Onam is the biggest festival in the South Indian state of Kerala. It falls during the Malayali month of Chingam, August to September, and marks the homecoming of the legendary King Mahabali every year. The festival lasts for 10 days and is linked to so many elements of Kerala's culture and tradition. Intricate wells of flowers, food, rice harvesting, snakeboat races and the Kathakali dance all play a major role in this festival. People also wear their traditional clothes.
Hi, I am Snehajish.
Hi, I am Sudeshna. Keep your headphone and let the story begin of Onam.
Onam is an ancient festival which has a mythological importance. The legend of King Mahabali is one of the most fascinating and popular legends behind this festival. King Mahabali was also known as Onathappan or Maveli. As the story goes by, King Mahabali once ruled the beautiful state of Kerala. He was an Asura king or a demon king, but the king was greatly respected in his kingdom and was considered as wise, generous and extremely judicious.
It is said that Kerala witnessed its golden era in the reign of King Mahabali. Everybody was so happy in the kingdom. There was no discrimination in the caste or class. Poor and rich are equally treated. There were neither crime nor corruption. People didn't even lock their doors, as there were no thieves in that kingdom. There was no poverty, sorrow or disease in the reign of King Mahabali, and everybody was so happy.
Mahabali was the son of Virochana, grandson of Prahlad and the devout son of demon king Hiranyakashipu. Mahabali belonged to Asura dynasty but was an ardent worshipper of Lord Vishnu. His bravery, strength of character earned him the title of Mahabali Chakravarti or Mahabali, the King of Kings.
Looking at the growing popularity and fame of King Mahabali, gods became extremely concerned and jealous. They felt threatened about their own supremacy and began to think of a strategy to get rid of this dilemma. To curb the growing reign of Mahabali and maintain their own supremacy, Aditi, the mother of God, sought help of Lord Vishnu, whom Mahabali worshipped.
It was said that Mahabali was very generous and charitable. Whenever anybody approached him or requested him for anything, he always granted. To test the king, Lord Vishnu disguised himself as a poor dwarf Brahmin named Vamana. It was the fifth incarnation of Lord Vishnu and the first human incarnation also. Vamana went to King Mahabali's kingdom, who then performing a yajna or yagga.
Disguised as Vamana, Vishnu said he was a very poor Brahmin and asked for a piece of land. The generous king said he could have as much as land he wanted. The Brahmin said he just wanted as much land as could be covered by his 3 steps. The king was very surprised to hear but agreed.
A learned advisor of the king, Shukracharya, sensed that the Brahmin boy was not an ordinary Brahmin. He then warned the king to make any promises, but the king said that it would be a sin for him to back his own word. The king then asked the Brahmin to take the land. King Mahabali could not imagine that the dwarf Brahmin was Lord Vishnu himself.
Just as King Mahabali agreed to grant the land, Vamana began to expand and eventually increased himself to the size of cosmic proportion. With his first step, he covered the whole of earth, and with his second step, he covered the whole sky. He then asked Mahabali, where is the space to keep his third step? The king realized he is not an ordinary Brahmin, and with his third step, it will destroy the earth.
Thus, Mahabali with folded hand bowed before Vamana and asked him to place his last step on his head so that he could keep his promise. The Brahmin placed his foot on the head of the king, which pushed him to the Patala, the netherworld. The king requested to reveal Brahmin's true identity. Then Lord Vishnu revealed his true identity, and the Lord told the king that he came to test him, and the king passed the test.
King Mahabali was pleased to see his lord. Lord Vishnu also granted a boon to the king. The king was so much attached to his kingdom and his people that he requested he be allowed to visit Kerala once in a year. Lord Vishnu was moved by king's nobility and was pleased to grant the wish. He also blessed and said, after losing the worldly possession, he will always be loved by Lord Vishnu and his people.
On the day of the visit of King Mahabali, celebrated as Onam in Kerala every year. This festival is a tribute to the sacrifice of King Mahabali. The second day, Thiruvanam, is the most important and the most biggest day of this festival. It is believed that King Mahabali visits Kerala on the second day.
Onam celebrations are marked in Trikkakara, a place 10 km from Kochi, on the Idapalli Pukkadupadi road. Trikkakara is said to be the capital of mighty King Mahabali.
Every mythological story is always absorbing and can teach you very important lessons of your life. Like in this Onam story, we can learn, number 1, always pay attention to your teacher. As the story suggested, Mahabali didn't care about his guru Shukracharya's opinion when his guru suggested him not to give land to Vamana, and the ignorance caused death.
Number 2, keep your words. From this mythological story, one thing is clear. Keep your word in any cost is very important. Like Mahabali, he sacrificed his whole life for his promise, which is a sign of great humility.
Number 3, humility never goes out of style. Being humble is always define your mental character, and it proves how mentally stable you are. It is the most important thing you can take from this story. Now, instead of justifying the truthness of the stories, let's find out what we can take from these stories to shape our life in a good way. If you found this video informative, then don't forget to share this video and subscribe for more. Press the bell icon to get the instant notifications. Until then, see you soon.